Judaism pays enormous attention to the past, to our history. Most of our holidays commemorate historical events. Judaism pays a great deal of attention to the future. Belief in a messianic redemption and striving to achieve a messianic redemption are fundamental tenets of the Jewish faith. But very often Jews forget the power of now. The present is the most critical moment in life. And indeed, the two great Jewish holidays, the high holy days of Rosh Hashana and Yom Kippur, underline the great importance of the present. We have a holiday of Rosh Hashana and Yom Kippur in which we are judged. But we are not judged just simply on our past deeds. We are actually judged according to our present. Ba'asher hu sham. What is our status the moment that we stand in synagogue? Where are our hearts? What are our minds thinking? On Rosh Hashana and Yom Kippur, Judaism emphasizes that now is the most important moment. If at this moment you are willing to repent, if at this moment you are willing to be a different person, then you are considered to be a different person. Rosh Hashana and Yom Kippur remind us about the power of now. The power of now gives us enormous responsibilities. As the Mishnah Brura says at the closing prayer of Ne'ilah, the final prayer of Yom Kippur, the Mishnah Brura cites the Mishnah in Pirkei Avot that tells us, Im lo achshav matai. If you don't do it now, when are you going to do it? And that is the responsibility that now brings. That is part of the power of now. And there are very important examples of this. I'm thinking of an article, a My Turn article, that was written in Newsweek by a woman by the name of Janice Wilberg. Janice was talking about the fact that she, for 12 years, did not speak to her parents from 1988 to the year 2000. And in the year 2000, her father sent her a note that said, "I'm so sorry." And at that point, she was able to reconnect to her parents. And when they passed away, she was able to be there at their side. She was able to reclaim her relationship. And even though that grudge had festered for 12 years, her father's actions had allowed her to patch up a relationship that had been lost. At that moment, her father understood, Im lo achshav matai, if not now, when? That is the power of now. That is the responsibility that comes with the power of now. And this responsibility we have to feel every moment. You know, Thomas Friedman, after his mother passed away, the first column that he wrote in the newspaper after Mother's Day was dedicated to his mother. And he ended it with an anecdote from the legendary University of Alabama football coach Bear Bryant. Bear Bryant had been asked by the South Central Bell Telephone Company to do a TV commercial. And they were playing off his tough guy persona as a football coach. And they asked him to look into the camera and just say, "Have you called your mama today?" And when it came Bryant's turn to do this commercial, having lost his own mother, he ad-libbed. And he looked into the camera and he said, "Have you called your mama today? I wish I could call mine." And Friedman ends the article with those very words. "Have you called your mama today? I wish I could call mine." That is the greatest illustration of the power of now. Im lo achshav matai. If you don't do it now, when will you do it? When will you heal the grudges? When will you call your mother? That is the power of now.